neighborhood. That's poor nigga shit. That's broke nigga shit. But broke people, poor people, disloyal to poor people. Always looking to take the coward way out. Shout out to the people that use their voice. And yes, that side chick sandwich shit is mine. Y'all make sure y'all let everybody know that's about to steal it. You ain't never heard that on nobody else's platform. I've been saying it for years, and I'm about to start coming back out with my shit again. Side chick sandwiches. I might even open me a restaurant. Side chick sandwiches. Shout out to all the side chicks in there. And if y'all got topics that y'all want me to speak on, because I'm about to start working on my channels, hit me up in my DM on Instagram, Poppy from BX River, Poppy from BX River. Hit me in my DM. I check my messages in my DM. Some of the topics that y'all be sending me, I love it. Send me dope topics. And if I like it or if I got the time, because sometimes I might not touch on your topic but still like it because I ain't have the time or I forgot. Yeah, I should copyright that shit. Side chick sandwiches. Shout out to all the side chicks out there that actually keep a nigga home alive. Putting a smile on a nigga face. Going in that bathroom, getting that hot rag with that soap on it and washing a nigga knob off after you finish with him. If y'all feeling me, put a 1 in the comment section. I'm stupid.
We can expect nothing to come from the federal government, so we need our local authorities to stand up or tell us you are abandoning us. Tell us you are going to allow federal tyranny.
That's right.
We're talking about murder.
Come on.
Yeah. Come on. Say that you're going to leave us at the hands of a federal government that is unchecked, that has no checks, no balances. Tell us that you're going to allow them to murder us and do nothing.
That's right.
Then we can make a decision
That's right.
of who we need in those seats to protect and defend us. So what does that leave? It leaves the state. I'm here today to call upon our local officials to stand up. Say stand up.
Stand up.
And do something.
And do something.
Stand up.
Stand up.
And do something.
And do something.
Why did we send you here?
Yes.
If the county attorney won't prosecute, if the attorney general won't prosecute, if the governor won't order an investigation, if the sheriff won't conduct an investigation, if the police chief won't conduct an investigation, and then if the BCA this morning will release a statement and say the feds told us to stay out of it, and then they say, okay,
Right.
Wow.
we'll stay out of it. When have they ever done that? We locally have the authority to investigate.
Yes.
We expect this county attorney in this county, right here in Minneapolis, to bring charges.
Yes.
We expect this attorney general office to support any investigative needs, any charges that may be brought. The support coming from the top is what we need, because we will get justice nowhere else.
That's right.
They've already said it. They've already expressed it. We should not expect it.
Hear the passion? That's the voice of a man with passion for his people. And those voices is the reason why the head of ICE got fired. Dag Lizzie 96, thank you for sponsoring this war. Hit that like button and subscribe. Make sure y'all share this live. Let everybody know we live.
So they found a Somali ICE agent, which don't surprise me because we've seen black ICE agents, we've seen Hispanic ICE agents. What you don't see is you don't see any white ICE agents hunting down any of the 580,000 undocumented European immigrants in this country. We got over 500,000 undocumented European immigrants, yet I ain't seen a single video, not one, of any white ICE agents terrorizing any of these European neighborhoods. None. Not a single one. I'll give you $10 if you give me one. Show me one video. You won't see it. Because they know they can't pay white people to hunt down other white people, unlike paying black people to hunt down other black people, unlike paying other Hispanic people to hunt down other Hispanic people, unlike paying Somali people to hunt down other Somali people. You're not a good person. And don't give me the bullshit. This is just about cleaning up the streets and just about immigration. First of all, Minnesota only got about between 80 to 130,000 undocumented immigrants compared to 2.1 in Texas, compared to 1.2, 1.7 in Florida. Both of those are red states. Both of those places have twice as many undocumented immigrants, yet you don't see them there. You don't see them there because those are red states. They chose this monster. That's why he won't send them there. So you're not even doing this for a virtuous reason. You doing this at the behest of a convicted criminal felon who's being petty as fuck. For a few bucks? Less after taxes. You're not a good person. You're not doing anything good. You don't believe me? Ask yourself, how many domestic terrorists have you taken off the street compared to the ones that he's pardoned? How many drug kingpins have you put behind bars compared to the ones that he's gotten back on the street? How many fraudsters, because I know it's a big thing, fraud. How many fraudsters have you taken off the street compared to the ones that he has given full clemency and freedom to? You're a shitty person doing something for another shitty person. And no amount of lying to yourself is ever going to change that. And history will remember you rotten motherfuckers. Every single one of y'all. Every single one of y'all. I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure they remember that. And lastly, ask yourself this. Y'all tear-gassed a 6-month-old baby. Nothing good about y'all. Nothing. Ask yourself this. If they know that you have a price to hunt down people that look like you, what's to stop them from putting a price on you when they done with you? And they will be done with you.
All they doing is filling up private prisons, going to detention centers where the rich is investing in your stay the same way they do it in the hood. But some of y'all don't get the picture. History is being made right now. History is being made.
Today is my birthday, and there's nothing I want more than to keep all of you safe. And the only way I know how to do that is to help you prepare with the lying. I cannot take any more of the deception from the administration. I saw Alex's execution just like all of you did. And they told me that he was an assassin, a domestic terrorist, and even the President of the United States said that somehow this was a distraction from the fraud in Minnesota. And instead of taking a step back and trying to de-escalate things, they continue to escalate them. I'm done with it. But what can I do? I can help you prepare for what's coming. Because we all know this continued probing to try and get people to fight back against ICE is exactly what they want. And they're going to get it one way or another. So I want you to be prepared for when it happens. Number one, I want you to get fit and stay fit. Cardio above all else. If you can't run, walk. Walk until you can run, and then run as fast and as far as you can. That will save you before anything. Number two, I want you to go out and buy or acquire somehow, if you have one already, a quality backpack. Load that backpack up with everything you need to semi-sustain yourself comfortably for 72 hours. Keep it around 30% of your body weight. Food, water, clothing, medicine, a portable battery to charge your phone, any other things that you may need. There are loads of websites that tell you what to put.
Let me stop that for a second for the faggot that sat up there and said fear-mongering, right? This is white people, the ones that conquered the world, telling you that they're about to conquer the world some more. They're not done. They're showing you. Countries are getting invaded. Presidents is getting kidnapped. Fear-mongering? Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out my comment section.
Bag. Just be sure you can move with it if you have to leave your home. And lastly, because they are wavering on the Second Amendment, I want you to go out and buy a firearm. I'm not going to tell you what to get and go down that black hole of information, but whatever it is you choose, make sure you train with it. Train with it, train with it, train with it. Make sure you can take it apart and put it back together and clean it with your eyes closed. Make sure it's something you can carry. Those are 3 basic things you can do right now to protect yourself. And should that moment come, make sure that you have planned out how you will react. You have to have lines in the sand. You do not want to be hesitating when a moment of crisis comes. Some states make it easier when you have stand your ground laws or castle doctrine laws, but you don't need to hesitate trying to figure out what you need to do. You need to think about that now. I'm sorry this is happening, but the best thing I can do is to help you prepare, and those 3 little nuggets will get you 80% of the way there.
Somebody said Venezuelan people looking at me like I'm stupid. Venezuelan people got a new colonizer. Wait till they get to meet their new slave master. Fuck is you talking about? Wait till they get to meet their new slave master. Who you think sent Trump over there? The same people that just aired out Israel? Who you think sent Trump over there? Damn you, dumb. Dumb.
Oh my God, the NRA fucking spoke out against Trump. The National Rifle Association that voted that motherfucker in and fucking made sure his campaign was sweet. They said his rhetoric in the Department of Homeland Security is dangerous against law-abiding citizens and shouldn't make fucking assumptions before the real investigation came out. Ah! Yes! They might not like all of us, but they like the Americans that are currently gun owners, bitch, and that's me. Oh my God, I don't think you guys understand. And there's so much more going on today, so I'm gonna explain it to you. Dude, stop that out. I love you, Irene. Okay, keep it cute. The USS Abraham Lincoln aircraft is in the direction heading there right now. They put the Ayatollah currently in hiding because they said they were reported to be in the Middle East. The United States of America just sent a flotilla into the middle. So that Armada that he was talking about, it was real. For some reason, Israel came out of nowhere today and said, we're ending all search and rescue for the last hostage that we were looking for. When did you enter Gaza for that? That wasn't nowhere on the news. I didn't know you were going door to door looking for... The Republicans, they not having it. Including the Republican nominee for the governor position that was coming in that wanted to run. He said, I'm not going to support a party that currently is doing this retribution. They're trying to stop the funding for ICE. They went to the bill, they saw what ICE did, they said, fuck that. We about to have a conversation because we're not about to sign this bullshit. This is what we signed up for. Because they know they're going to lose their fucking seats over what's happening right now. Ooh, this is sweet. That power outage in Greenland, yeah, nobody knows where it came from. The power outage in Inuk, no one knows what happened. The police said they're conducting a full investigation, but it knocked out the entire city. Power outages and everything else in between. They had to go to the police stations. I've got reports reporting that the National Guard is currently feeding American citizens. They are giving American citizens that were deployed to Minnesota coffee and donuts and telling them that they're there for them. Bitch, I'm sitting here telling the news. The fuck was that? Sorry, I currently got wild dogs, just like a wild Donald Trump. So look alive. This already started a little spicy today. And you will always remember who Alex Preddy is. Alex Preddy was the 37-year-old white male that was a law-abiding citizen, a citizen of this country, that wasn't in an area of a protest, that Nicolette wasn't on a protest. Whipple was, Nicolette wasn't. On the video footage that you see that DHS is currently calling him a domestic heiress, I want you to know that Alex had his phone out, and Alex was protecting a woman that Alex was currently trying to detain. Alex fell to the ground, currently protected. They ripped Alex off of that woman and put him to the ground with 6 people on it. A dude in a gray jacket decided to withdraw or take off of the persons of Alex his weapon. And after his weapon was dismantled and removed from his body, multiple shots took off. And I need everybody to know, it wasn't one person doing the shooting. 10 bullets. You ready?
Shout out to the people out there that use their voice, because it don't cost them nothing to care a little bit, to use the words of wisdom. It didn't cost her nothing to take her time out, to give her passion and say, I don't like evil. Silence is approval, and silence is for suckers. It's a lot of you suckers out there.
A couple days ago, ICE kicked another U.S. citizen. Don't move. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to stop what you're doing and pay attention. Listen very carefully to what is being said in the video I'm going to play.
This looks like a situation where an individual arrived at the scene to inflict maximum damage on individuals.
Did you catch it? No? Let me slow it down and double it up.
This looks like a situation where...
Looks like. Do you know the meaning of looks like? I played both for you so you can understand they're on the same script. They're all on the same page. They all know what they're doing. They all wrote this down. They all are using the same word for a specific reason. Looks like. They told you it looks like. Not, hey, we saw something. Not, hey, we got prior knowledge of something. But, hey, it looks like. Now, with Renee Good, they had their reason. Oh, she tried to weaponize her car and tried to hurt an officer.
This incident showed that this officer was hit by a vehicle, she weaponized it, and he defended his life and those colleagues around him and the public.
But this time, they didn't have a reason. So they killed a U.S. citizen based off an assumption. It looks like he was here to keep federal officers. Looks like. So not only is the government lying to the American people, they are now creating scenarios in their head to get away with the American people. Looks like. They told us that he approached federal officers with his weapon. That did not happen. Not only did they approach him, they also faced him. They told us that they tried to disarm him, but he resisted. And that did not happen because they didn't try. They did. They did disarm him. His weapon was behind his back in a holster. They pulled it out and they still shot him anyways. Looks like. Remember the last time we all heard looks like? Remember the Supreme Court Justice allowed ICE to pick us up and detain us based on what we look like and what we sound like? And all of a sudden, real slowly, they now have the immunity to kill us based on what it looks like we may do. Looks like. I remember once Trump said he could be in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody, and he wouldn't lose any voters.
Say, I have the most loyal people. Did you ever see that? Where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody, and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay?
Now, people thought that was reckless, but it showed me that he understood the type of people that were following him, his loyalists. They just put food in their mouth, money in their pockets, and gave them all a gun, so he would never have to be the person shooting somebody on Fifth Avenue. In the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful day. You know I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. But if I don't, stay out of trouble.
Shout out to the people out there that realize that if you don't speak out against evil, it'll sneak up on you and put you in a headlock and come knocking at your door.
Yeah, fucking political. That was murder. An ICU nurse who worked at the VA, who was legally carrying a firearm that was fucking holstered while he was filming, who is now being painted as a domestic terrorist because he took a gun to a protest. But all these 2A motherfuckers a couple years back were screaming Kyle Rittenhouse's name from the goddamn rooftops. Oh, well, that was different. Yeah, you're right. He had a fucking rifle strapped to his chest. The man who was shot and murdered by ICE was concealed carrying a firearm that he was legally allowed to fucking have. I am now seeing reports that it's even possible that they disarmed him by taking his weapon out of his holster that was at his 6 o'clock, and then they mag dumped the fucking guy. So if you were legally carrying a firearm and they take that off of your person and then utilize that as a justification to put rounds in your fucking back while you were laying face down on the pavement, then it was never about following the law. The Second Amendment doesn't matter anymore, and you're fucked. So where's all the don't tread on me, 2A, gun-toting, boot-licking fucktards? Or is it just when it's not on your fucking side? So I'm done playing the middle ground. I'm done making first aid videos that just might help, that can be seen by both sides. So fuck it. Fuck Trump. Fuck ICE. We are not mad enough.
Are you not entertained? I don't just give y'all celebrity gossip. I'm not them other channels whose #1 mission is to keep you stupid. I got more when it comes to me. I don't know why I'm not seeing my chat, my comment section. There we go. Nigga could not see my comment section. Listen, I'm not a Republican or Democrat. They both the same evil. They both the same evil. The problem is that now you got to figure out whether you want to be on the rich side or the poor side. The poor is disloyal to itself. And shout out to the 2,200 people in the building. I watched them pull the number back. Watch and see. I need everybody to put 2,200 in for my lawyer. Watch them pull it back. See, now I got to make a decision. Do I say fuck poor people and my #1 mission is to be rich? Because rich people, they roll with each other. They protecting each other's bag. They trying to stay on top and keep their taxes from taking care of you. Now, poor people versus the rich, you're disloyal to each other. And you kissing the ass of the elite. Y'all can't wait to be house niggas. Y'all cannot wait to be on a new plantation to be the new house niggas. So you, the poor people, is really the worst. You're disloyal to each other. As long as it ain't happening over here to me, so it's okay to happen to your neighbor. As long as it ain't happening to you, it's okay to happen to your neighbor. Whatever happened to the people of color, the black people that had morals and principles? We used to be the guardians of this earth, of this galactic, of this universe. We used to be the guardians of the universe. Now we punks. It ain't my fight, it ain't mine. Then somebody else, another race, should take control. Because when white people, when they in charge, they make the rules and they rule with an iron fist. Black people, you don't want to be in charge. Y'all want to be crybabies. We shall overcome. Cowards. A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier only died but once.
Breaking news into the Don Lemon Show newsroom. Removed from his role as Border Patrol Commander at Large, and he's going to return to his former job in El Centro, California, where he's expected to retire soon. This is what The Atlantic is reporting. Bavino's sudden departure here and his sudden demotion, this is the clearest sign yet that Donald Trump and his administration, they are trying to take a turn the tables on this aggressive tactics after the killing of 37-year-old Alex Preddy by Border Patrol agents under Bavino's command. And guess what? Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem and her close advisor Corey Lewandowski, who were Bavino's biggest backers at DHS, The Atlantic is reporting that they're also at risk of losing their jobs. So stay tuned. We'll bring you more details as we get them into the Don Lemon Show newsroom. But here's the breaking news. Gregory Bavino, apparently gone. Kristi Noem and Corey Lewandowski, possibly on the chopping block, according to reports. We'll keep you updated.
That's what happens when voices start speaking out. When voices start speaking out. And see, the one thing that I love about the National Rifle Association, it was really them putting their foot down that led to this decision right here. When the National Rifle Association made it clear that Petty died with his gun on his waist, he had every right to have his gun. When they spoke out and made it clear he had every right to have his gun and he didn't do nothing wrong with his gun, that's when justice kicked in. That's when justice kicked in. Because the National Rifle Association said he was in the right for having his gun. Trump said he was in the wrong. He shouldn't have had his gun there. Now, anybody that you know that have a gun license or even been through some shit, they never leave home without their gun. It doesn't matter, citizen man, whether Don Lemon is a super sellout or not. At this moment, in this topic, he's telling the truth. In this moment, where you got a white man that shot another white man because he was wiping pepper spray out of a woman's face, that man died a hero, and he wasn't supposed to be executed like that. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. And Don Lemon right now, he's absolutely right. That's why I tell people to take the message and leave the messenger. Because anybody that's 110% anybody else, nigga, you a bot. Anybody that's 110% anybody, nigga, I'm not 110% my wife. Why the fuck would I be 110% Trump? You niggas is brainwashed. I'm not 110% my mama. Why would I be 110% Trump? You niggas is brainwashed. I'm not 110% my children. Why the fuck would I be 110% Trump? You niggas is brainwashed. You are the Matrix. You are the Matrix. When you can't see wrong in a nigga that you don't even know, you have become the Matrix. Anytime you can't see wrong, you brainwashed. I don't 110% or 100% agree with nobody all the time. So when you niggas keep coming with the 110 and 100, nigga, who sent you? You have been kidnapped by the Matrix. You have now become Agent Smith. And anybody that's not Agent Smith, when you see Agent Smith, you know to run. You ain't got the power of Neo in the Matrix, so you better run. Y'all niggas be wildin'. Under no circumstances am I going to sit up there and justify a man, especially a white man, being murdered by white supremacy because he's going out there and he's fighting for colored people. That's the whole part that y'all missing. That white man died fighting for color people. Meanwhile, Trump got his agents going all through the country, moving monuments of black history. How's you drunk? Your mother drunk. You ain't seen me put a cup to my mouth not one time since I've been on this live. Stop lying. What agency you work for? Where you get that from? You didn't see me put a cup to my mouth not one time during this whole time I've been live, but then you come in here with that propaganda like an evil bot and then put an evil suggestion. How's you drunk? Do I sound drunk? Or do I sound passionate? What Petty did was foolish. He was fighting for foreigners. What Petty did, nigga, I love foreign pussy. Fuck is you talking about? What that mean? I love foreigners. You sounding as a black man, you sounding more racist than a white man. I love to go to foreign lands. I love to get on an airplane and land in foreign lands. I like to go to Hawaii. I like to go to the Bahamas. I can't wait to see the Maldives. What are we talking about? But at the same time, Trump used Nicki Minaj to sell his gold card. He's selling citizenships to the elite, to the rich that could afford it, while he kick out the poor. He's selling America to the rich while he's kicking out the poor. Make that make sense, my nigga? There's nothing you could tell me. Only thing you telling me is that you worshiping the rich and you poor. And they got words for the evil. And then you got colorful words for the evil. That's why I say we in trouble, because we disloyal to ourselves. Let me ask y'all a question in the comment section. Before I block this clown, right? Because I'm just Golden Child 9892. Before I block you, do I sound drunk in the comment section? If I sound drunk in the comment section, press 1. If I don't sound drunk, press 2. Put it in the comment section. I sound passionate. I know damn well I don't sound like I'm drunk. I sound angry. Don't come in here trying to manipulate. And all you motherfuckers that sitting up there trying to go along with it, I'm blocking you too, because you agents. It's your fake accounts. Thank you for setting yourself up. Stupid. Now my mods can get the blocking. Get them bots out of here. Get all them bots right out of here. Poor people disloyal to poor people. Poor people are very disloyal to poor people. This nigga sitting up there selling freedom. People over here breaking their neck, working, slaving. Like, nah, my nigga. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I'm never, ever going to be a yes man. I couldn't live with myself being a yes man. Hassan Campbell is not a Democrat or a Republican. And it makes me sick every time I sit up there and watch people make it seem like it's only 2 categories. No. Those poor illegal aliens are loyal to us. I don't care if they're loyal or not. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I'm sitting up there watching videos of niggas getting arrested for raping them. You agree with that too?
This is breaking legal news. An ICE agent in Louisiana has pled guilty to repeatedly sexually assaulting a Nicaraguan detainee in a Louisiana detention center. His name is David Corvell, and he worked in the South Louisiana ICE Processing Center. And from January through July of last year, he repeatedly sexually assaulted this woman. And the way he got away with it was by forcing her into a janitor closet. Prosecutors said Corvell forced other detainees to act as lookouts while he abused this woman. And part of the way he would coerce her into doing these things, apart from fear, was using pictures of her daughter as some kind of bargaining chip. It's absolutely vile. Now that he's pled guilty, Corvell faces up to 15 years in prison, and he will be sentenced on April 10th of this year. Some outlets have tried to paint this as some kind of romantic relationship. That implies consent. There is no consent when you are being held prisoner and a prison guard forces you in a closet and says, oh, I'll get you pictures of your daughter we took you away from if you have sex with me. Use your heads. Also, this is only the predator who we've caught. Abuse is happening in these detention centers every day. It's why the Trump-Vance administration won't let members of Congress conduct oversight in these facilities. They're trying to hide this stuff from us. But anyway, let me know what you think about this case, and if you want to stay in the loop, you can follow for more.
How many of y'all seen the video with the woman in the porta potty? With the ICE agent forcing the woman in the porta potty with handcuffs on. How many of y'all seen the video? Press 1. You cool with that, citizen man? Oh, she's just illegal though, right? So it's okay to rip kids away from their parents and then force them in the closet and show them pictures of their kids and tell them that they never gonna see their kids again unless they sleep with you in a prison bathroom. You cool with that, citizen man? Oh, they just illegals. Like, stop playing with me, my nigga. Nah, my nigga, I got way too much morals. I got kids. But where is the outrage for Americans getting abused, American prisoners? My nigga. Now you just mixing everything up just to have something to say. You know how many conversations I done had and topics I done had between me and Hocus fighting for niggas that don't have no heat in the penitentiary? No blankets in the pen. I've been there and done all that. We dealing with what's in front of us right now. You trying to make people look away from people being mistreated and people being raped in the prison system. You trying to make people look away from a bunch of tyrants that's kidnapping people when they talking about there's rumors of these people washing up in oceans, being dumped out of the back of planes. Being dumped out of the back of planes. My nigga, I could never be that. I could never erase the passion that I have for humanity. I'm sorry. Man, my nigga, your argument is just I'm not getting it. Because it should never be an argument when people are being mistreated. And I'm never gonna be that nigga sitting up there talking about because they locked Epstein up. What about R. Kelly? I hate people like that. I hate the Me Too movement. I hate Mr. Me Too. If somebody do something over here, well, why you ain't do it? I hate people like that. It's one mission at a time. That's it. I don't care about the media. I care about the people. I don't care about the media. I care about the people. When people go to court and face the judge, it's one foul at a time. When you're dealing with master manipulators, they try to throw every case in your face. What about this? What about that? Ho, you throwing too much. It's one at a time. You're doing too much. It's one at a time. I just posted media of regular people showing and breaking down what's happening because the real media is not telling you what's going on in them camps. It's guerrilla journalists that's telling you what's going on around America. It's guerrilla journalists that's in the middle of these streets filming what's going on these cell phones. It's guerrilla journalists that's out there trying to make a stand and say and stand for something. But we do understand there's a bunch of FBI agents in my comment section controlling how many people y'all let in my YouTube and out of my YouTube. We do know that there's the FBI sitting up there putting a chokehold and keeping my numbers low. We know. We fully understand that y'all create or y'all control the in and the out. I understand. That's why y'all push niggas like Andrew Tate and all the rest of them niggas, because you can control their numbers. Nick Fuentes and Candace Owens. Yeah, y'all hate Candace Owens, but y'all let her go live on YouTube and have 200,000 and 300,000 people watching her at a time. 40 and 50,000 at one time watching her. Because it's controlled opposition. Who the fuck y'all think y'all fooling? How you got people disappearing from prison and they not putting out a roll call? Don't you supposed to look for missing prisoners? Nigga said, get the fuck out of here, come in here the right way. What's the right way? Paying Trump? What's the right way? Giving Trump $1 million? When did it get to the point to where that we had to pay to move from one place to the other on God's green earth? Who gave man the right to tell other men and other women that they can't travel freely to other countries and be a part of other countries' land, that they can't go over there to make a living? Who told people that? America has more than enough land to allow people to come over here to live. But you niggas are so brainwashed, you want to be just like your slave master. You should let your slave master urinate on you. Y'all should let y'all slave master piss and take a shit on y'all like they do in Dubai. Y'all would love to put their doo-doo on you, wouldn't you? Y'all would love it. Ooh, master, I take some of that diarrhea. Niggas is nasty. They're nasty. It does not hurt me. It does not hurt me to see Mexicans working construction and buying themselves houses and property. It does not hurt me to see Mexicans putting their kids on a school bus next to my kids. That doesn't bother me. I get more help from the Mexicans cutting my grass than the niggas. The niggas is lazy. They don't want to do nothing. I'm not going to even lie. Most black people are worthless. Ask a black entrepreneur, where's the people out of his family helping him with his business? Where's his friends at? And I guarantee you, most of them going to tell you, don't look for them. Don't look for them. I be needing massive help. I got to leave a middle-class area to go drive down, duck police, duck the shooters, duck the gang members, duck the drug dealers to go actually find help in the hood and then pay for it? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. What boss do you know? I'm the boss. Got to go get his workers. And that's the problem. Black people got too much egos. That's why I tell y'all, anybody following me like that, It's every man for himself now. Don't drown yourself trying to save somebody else unless you're saving an ally. Because the same people that I'm trying to use my voice for and fight for ain't fighting for my channel. Niggas ain't sharing my videos. It's the youth that's coming to YouTube, taking my videos over to TikTok and making me go viral. It's the youth doing that. I'm the #1 nigga in the country on TikTok. On YouTube, y'all letting these niggas play with the algorithm. I'm just telling you, to anybody black out there that's watching me, don't rely on black people. They're not going to save you. They're going to make excuses. Every time it comes time for a black person to hold you down, they're not going to be there. Trust me when I tell you, especially when you start really starting to want the things out of life and you start reaching and working for it, they're going to abandon you. They won't be there. That's why you grab people with like minds and you move in that position, because the reality of it is, for me, I got goals that I want to accomplish. But if I sit up there and I start every day talking about, let's say, YouTube, you'll hear people, I don't want to talk about YouTube. But you want my money? My conversations in front of this camera is what get me paid. This is my passion, right? It was an accident that became what it is. I'm good at it. So we can't have conversations to talk about this right here. You know how many people said to me, and I don't understand why they say to me, if you a content creator and you watching me right now, have you ever had one of your friends or family member tell you, I don't watch your videos? Put one in the comment section. Put one in the comment section, or if you're a content creator and somebody told you before that they don't watch your videos. But you get money from me? You see me make money? Do you realize you don't watch my videos, but do you realize there's people that's making $10,000 a month off of me on TikTok and on Facebook because they share Hassan Campbell's videos? You have people that share my videos that's making $10,000 a month just for taking clips. That's why we will never win. That's exactly why we would never win. Because people don't want to see you ahead of them. And they're not going to help you to stay ahead of them when you're not even trying to be ahead of them. You trying to win and bring them along. But if they can't be number one, then they won't be your number two. Unless it's the side chick. Shout out to all the side chicks out there with the side chick sandwiches. If you looking to be a new side chick, just hit me in my DM. Let me stop. Stop playing. It is what it is, man. They don't want to be the number two, so you got to go get a child. You got to go get your side chick. These niggas be acting up out here. Nigga said Anton Daniels. Yeah, I've been hearing a little bit of about Anton. Shout out to Anton. Anton is another one. I like Anton, but some of the things that he be doing, like all that mega, super mega shit, like nah, my nigga. No, I can't agree with everything that comes from one camp. I can't, because everything that you're doing is not right. I can't. In order to be a judge has to be fair. Yeah, Anton definitely does pander on MAGA. He does. And you got to understand something about me. I 110% hate the Democrats with a passion. But Trump done showed that he is a liar. And a lot of MAGA left Trump. That's why I be looking at black people that be playing MAGA. I look at them sideways because a lot of white people are not MAGA no more. They're not Democrats neither. You know what they say and what they tell you? They say truth have no party. Truth have no party.
I'm a former professional gunman trained and authorized by the United States government to use deadly force in a civilian environment. I have put quite literally hundreds of thousands of rounds downrange in my lifetime from a wide variety of weapons platforms, from something as simple as a single-action revolver to a Mark 19, my favorite weapons platform, and everything in between with a high degree of proficiency. I'm a multi-time expert in a rifle and pistol, those being a Beretta 92 and an M16 or an M4. The only time I scored less than an expert on any weapons platform was in boot camp, when I missed the cut by 3 points because I was wearing glasses, not contacts. I shot a perfect score on the combat pistol test. There was one person in my Marine Security Guard class that shot better than me, and he went out to shoot for the Marine Corps Rifle and Pistol Team. I'm an 0331, an 8152, and an 0321 in that order. I know guns. I also know force. The rules of engagement, threat matrix, and the escalation of force continuum are seared into me for life. I can no sooner forget those than I can forget I'm fucking Italian. They exist for a reason. I am only allowed to use deadly force as a last resort and only to prevent imminent death, my own or someone else's, or serious bodily injury, my own or someone else's. Let that sink in. Anything short of that, anything at all, and deadly force is absolutely not authorized anywhere in this country whatsoever. Now, I need some of you fucking Nazi bootlickers to explain to me exactly how this unarmed man on the ground, freshly and repeatedly pepper sprayed, surrounded by armed and masked men that we're expected to believe are federal agents, one who, by the way, have no authority over U.S. citizens and whom are operating outside of their jurisdiction, with one hand firmly on the ground and the other hand holding his phone away from his body, represented an imminent threat of death or serious bodily injury. Explain that to me like I'm 5 fucking years old.
Huh?
Alex Petty was executed.
Yep.
He was executed by a member of Trump's brown shirts, and nothing will happen because white supremacists do not punish white supremacists for engaging in white supremacist violence.
This is coming from an ex-mega military dude. You got white people standing up to white supremacy while black people are being quiet.
There's 2 ways out of this. One is a sustained, ongoing national strike, and the other one nobody wants. Do something.